Hi there, I'm Noel Walker, one of the ministers of the Tintern Church of Christ, and we're really excited about the possibility of opening this brand new building, new to us, for April the 4th, Easter Sunday. Now we're going to be following public health and Niagara Health regulations, and so we are going to be limiting our capacity to 30% of what would normally be seated here, and so that's a number of around 112. And on April the 4th we are going to have two worship services, one at 9:30 and one at 11 o'clock. You're going to receive a flock note email on Monday, March the 29th, and you'll have a chance there to register which of those two worship services that you're going to be a part of. On Sunday, when you arrive, we're going to be using the north entrance here as our way into the building. There'll be someone, a greeter at the door, reminding you of mask protocols and also asking you if you'd sanitize your hands as you come in the door. And then you're going to make a right turn directly into our auditorium and come to your seat. For our service on April the 4th, we'd encourage you to keep your coats with you rather than using the coat hooks at the entrances of the building. Margaret and Crystal and I are planning to use the mailboxes at this time, and we'd ask you not to leave notes or anything for people in these mailboxes until we're further past the pandemic. We'd also like to encourage you to make limited use of the bathrooms here. The new universal bathroom and the men's and women's bathrooms down the hall are open and available for use. If you find you need to use them, we would ask that you use the wipes provided and just wipe down any high-touch surfaces that you may have contacted while in the bathrooms. We'd also encourage you to leave food and beverages in your cars rather than bring them into the auditorium. Our service is just going to be 1 hour long. After you come in from the cars and find your way to a seat, we'd ask that you use the already spaced seating the way it is. Find a section of seating that's big enough for your family and have a seat. Please don't move the chairs. They've been set up to have 6 feet between each one. It's going to look a little bit odd. In fact, our service on April the 4th is just going to be different than what we're used to. I know we all want to get back to normal and back to something that's familiar, but that worship service, when we get back to the way things used to be, is sometime in the future. What we're going to start doing on April the 4th is something that's a little bit different. It's actually going to be a lot like our live stream service, just with a studio audience. We're going to have songs played up on the screen, and we're going to encourage people to keep the masks on, keep the singing to a minimum, and we'll be done in 45 minutes. We won't be providing Sunday school classes for the kids, and there won't be any nursery service available during worship. It's just going to be less than an hour. We'll come in, we'll share and worship together, and we'll get a chance to partake of communion. As you come in the auditorium, you're going to get a chance to pick up prepackaged communion supplies that you'll take with you to your seat. You'll have a chance to share in communion together, and then you'll dispose of the cups on your way out the door as you head towards the south doors, which used to be our front doors of the building. We really appreciate your hospitality towards each other and also your cooperation with provincial and public health guidelines. We're looking forward to finally getting back together again for worship, and we look forward in the future to the pandemic being behind us. But for now, this is going to be the best that we can do. Our live stream will still be available, but it'll be happening at 9:30 in the morning with our first worship service. You can find that at our normal YouTube link. Registration emails are going to be sent out on Mondays around 7 o'clock. Please use that email to register for either the 9:30 worship service or the 11 o'clock worship service, and do that before Thursday. If you have any questions, feel free to call us at 905-563-6311, extension 401, or you can always email tinternchurchofchrist@gmail.com. We look forward to seeing you soon.